Welcome.
Thursday, August the 20th, 1942. Dear Journal, Mom made fried chicken tonight and I ate my share and then some. She made fried chicken last Sunday too. I sat down in front of it and I may as well have been somewhere else, because the whole time I was sitting at the table, my head was out in the shed with the truck. I was a bit jittery about what was happening on Tuesday. Pops was letting me drive the hogs to the Belknap auction in Dayton by myself, because he has to replace some fencing the cows broke. And that would be fine, except for what happened last time we went to auction. Last month, hauling hogs, the truck quit on us 4 miles out. Fuel line. It's a 1930 Ford Model 2A. Dependable because Pop makes sure it's always in tip-top shape for doing farm work. And the reason that fuel line issue sticks with me is that checking over the truck was my job that morning. And I'd given it a once-over and called it good. So we sat on that roadside 2 hours. Hogs hollering, Pop not saying one word about it. I figured I was in for a lashing. Pop not saying a word is louder than most men's hollering. So all Sunday dinner, I ran it over in my mind like a picture show, except worse. Because this time in the picture, I'm alone on the road with a dead truck and a load of hogs and no Pop, proving I couldn't be trusted with it after all. I must have broke down on that road 15 times between the fried chicken and the pie, and the actual truck sat out in the actual shed the whole while, running fine, minding its own business. Pop caught me staring a hole through my mashed potatoes and asked where I'd got to. I told him, and he nodded slow and said, "Worrying like that is like chasing crows." And I knew what he meant. When I was 7 or 8, Pop paid me a nickel a week to keep crows off the east field when the corn was just ready to sprout, and I took the job serious. I'd run at them hollering with a stick, and here's what crows do. They lift off easy, sail about 40 feet, and land right behind you. All day. You cannot win. A boy with a stick is entertainment to a crow. I earned my nickel and lost my mind, and along about July, Pop and I built the Scarecrow to replace me. The thing is, the Scarecrow don't chase anything. It don't run. It don't holler. It just stands there in Pop's old coat, doing its one job, and the crows keep a respectful distance. It works because it stands its ground and pays them no mind at all. Sunday night I laid in bed and worked out the difference, and I'm writing it down so it's here the next time I need it. Getting ready for the trip and worrying about it at the same time is what Pop calls counterproductive. Monday morning I went out and got ready. Checked the fuel line, checked the oil, checked the tires, aired the spare. Took me not even a half hour, and at the end of it, the truck was in better shape than before. That's getting ready. There's a wrench in your hand and something to show for it. Worrying is checking that same truck 40 times in your head, where there's no wrench, no shed, and no truck, and nothing to show at the end but a cold dinner you still have to eat. One is work, the other one is worry. And like Pop says, worrying is a futile misuse of the imagination. And here's the other thing I worked out laying there. I wasn't even worried about the truck. What I was worried about was Pop's jaw, and whether I'd measure up to the job, and whether I'd mess up to the point I'd get a lashing. And no amount of checking the truck in my head answers that. But checking it with a wrench in my hand on Monday morning did. Tuesday morning came, and I still worried that this was where the truck breaks down anyhow, just to teach me something else. It did not. Ran smooth as silk both ways, and nobody in the cab to enjoy that fact but me. Hogs brought better than fair, and when I gave Pop the number at supper, he allowed it was a good price. Pop don't allow much. So here's the rule. Scare off what worry you can by taking real action, and don't ruminate about it in your head. And for the rest, be the Scarecrow. Stand there, relax, let the crows circle. They will eventually tire themselves out and fly away. I think I'll make that a new saying when I start to worry about stuff. I'll say to myself, be the Scarecrow, Bill, be the Scarecrow. Postscript. Don't walk past your own harvest.
Thanks for watching.